Love, death, and identity are all concepts that are interwoven in the circle of life and are recognizable themes in existentialism. In order to live a full life, one must come to terms with the existence of mortality. If you were told you were to die next week or even next month, would you change the way you live or reconsider your relationships? To truly live, people must open themselves up to truly dying. By grasping the inevitability of death, one gains the motivation to live life fully and with meaning. Living oblivious to the reality of death and human mortality is equally as destructive as living in fear of it. Being human is finding one thrown into a world with no clear, logical, ontological, or moral structure. The meaning must therefore be constructed through our choices in the face of the absurd world. Existentialism maintains the idea that the individual has the sole responsibility for giving one's life meaning. Existentialist thinkers focus on the question of human existence and the conditions of this existence, as opposed to human essence, saying that human essence is determined through their life choices. The existentialist sitar changes this argument by saying man first of all exists, encounters himself, surges up into the world, and defines himself afterwards. This translates to the concept that there is no predetermined essence in all human beings. Through how they create and live their lives defines their identity. An existentialist perspective on self-identity is that it is discovered by how a person relates to and values their relations. In order to fully gain meaning from self-identity, a person needs to examine the question, who am I? Not just the describing points of gender, age, career, etc., but also what are a person's motivations. This can reveal what a person views as valuable and what they see as worthwhile. Death is what allows for people to fully experience the beauty of life and of love. Many people deny death by avoiding living. Some of these people that avoid taking chances in relationships for fear of being hurt, or have the notion by not living they will not die, are the ones that can suffer for the consequences of their fear. Death is a symbol of all things finite. This is a realistic fear that is also uncontrollable. Why do we love and what do we benefit from it? Plato viewed the best human life as the one that strives to understand and imitate what he called forms. According to Plato's Symposium, we love to gain a sense of wisdom and beauty. He saw the changing physical world as a poor, decaying copy of a perfect, rational, eternal, and changeless original. The beauty of a flower or sunset is an imperfect copy of beauty that never lasts. Love also promotes self-knowledge, as your beloved acts as a mirror reflecting who you are. This can not only help one learn about who they are, but helps improvement as they interact with different people. Love increases our senses of well-being, improves our self-worth, and ultimately improving our quality of life. If most people knew they were going to live forever, they would not treasure their loved ones or the world. There is something about the notion of things being transitory that allows individuals to experience the beauty around them at a higher level of appreciation. The fear of loss leads to the avoiding of investing too much in something for the terrifying thought of losing it. People don't want to love what could be taken away. The ability to love is to show emotional vulnerability. The thought of losing a significant person or an aspect of one's life is intensified. The stakes are higher due to the mortality of life, but also is the appreciation for them due to the uncertainty of death.